Alright, what's going on YouTube? Thought I'd do a quick video. I wanted to share an experience that I had sending some books to CGC that had errors on them. So I guess you could consider this an informational video, a PSA, a public service announcement, what have you. But I dropped off some books at the Awesome Con. I believe that was towards the end of April, so like April 27, 28. They were logged in at the CGC website May 2nd, and I just got these back. I picked them up today. So, opening the box now, taking the invoice out and everything. So some of you, this might be a big deal to some people, maybe not a big deal to others, but you got to pay attention to the slabs. This had the wrong artist on the blue label. It had the regular cover artist versus the variant. And looks like they updated Ryan Benjamin cover, but it looks like they also updated the information here on the label, because there was nothing there before when I sent it back, which is good. First appearance of the new Spider Kid, Charlie Parker. First appearance of Astro Spider, John Jameson in cameo, which is really, really cool. So yeah, easy process. Just get a hold of CGC and start some communication log with them. Don't just go to your nearest Comic-Con and drop them off. You gotta, I guess, get approval or get get approved to drop them off. So yeah, it was an odd event. I mean, I never had usually a label issue when I submit my books to CGC. Normally it's something with the Newton rings or something inside of the case, which I'll show you next. But normally the labels are on point, but still you want to double check your labels, make sure it has the right cover artists, writers, and even sometimes if you let some time come by, they'll definitely update the first appearance as well. So Spider Force #1, I'm glad I got that updated, so now that's on point. The next one is this Century #1. Now this had a nasty plastic piece right here, and it only stood out because of the black cover, but it was such an eyesore. And then when I took it to dealers at cons trying to trade it or sell it, they always mentioned it like, oh, I gotta fix this, or the next buyer is going to make a big deal. And I was like, wow, so I can't move this normally desirable slab. So again, not two birds with one stone, kind of drop these off at the same con. Everything was free shipping, free reholder. They did mail it separate from the 10 that I submitted to get reholder, which I'll show you next. But it was somewhat of an easy process. It did take 30 days. I remember reholdering taking 2-3 weeks last I recall, but it is con season, so I'm taking that into consideration. But yeah, there was a nasty plastic piece here. I think we've seen hair inside these cases, Newton rings, plastic pieces. I think we've seen it all. So I mean, if you have those type of cases, definitely consider getting it fixed or getting it reholdered. It doesn't hurt if it bothers you. If not, then keep it. But Century #1, first appearance of the century, definitely want to keep this in desirable condition. Definitely not without the plastic piece. And it was a big piece too. It wasn't, it was definitely very huge. So those are my error slabs that I had fixed. Thank you, CGC. That was class act. Thank you. So then like I said, I submitted 10 books. Here's another invoice. I submitted 10 books that were in either first or second generation blue labels, and I submitted 10 to get them reholdered. This is the first one, Sandman #1, first appearance of Morpheus. Just thought I'd get this reholdered. I mean, it looks twice as good, 3 times as good as what it normally looks in the first or second generation case. So I'm glad I got that reholdered. The next slab is this Y the Last Man by DC Vertigo. A bunch of first appearance. some movie hype behind this particular issue. Just thought I'd get it, reholdered. I'm not trying to necessarily trade or sell these, I don't think. Even though you're doing yourself a favor by getting a reholder, because I believe the new cases are more desirable by collectors. So, and maybe even fetches a couple percentage up on sales. You never know. But yeah, definitely sharp copy. Glad I got that in the PC. The next one I got reholdered. Been looking at this in the old case for a while. Saga of the Swamp Thing, number 37, first full appearance of John Constantine. Yeah, just one of those iconic covers. I think everybody has this in the PC. Just a beautiful copy. I'm not a big DC collector either, but when I see a key issue, I definitely want to put it in the PC. Now this I had for a while. I got it cheap because of this funny looking miswrap here, but still a 9A beautiful copy. Spectacular Spider-Man 64, origin of first appearance of Cloak and Dagger. So yeah, just one of those comics. For some reason, I believe this is what, a $400 or $500 book now. Last I checked, because even though I have a 9.8, I'm always looking to get more copies, especially raw copies. So I might be looking and seeing. Now this Secret Wars number 8 is a key issue. This was in the old case. This is the origin of the symbiote that eventually became Venom. Glad I got this reholder. Just a beautiful, beautiful, iconic Marvel issue. I believe there's 3 or 4 other comics that usually goes with this as the first black suit. So definitely keep your eyes out for that. Now this, I know I got this when it first came out. Wow, 2006. Marvel Zombies number 1. Got it because of the homage cover to Amazing Fantasy. Even says it right there, Amazing Fantasy 15 cover homage. Just Marvel Zombies was hot back in the day, I remember. So yeah, glad I got this reholder. Just a beautiful cover. And I got a few more here. Now this book here for some reason is still going up. This Transformers number 1 from 1984, origin of first appearance of the Autobots and Decepticons. So just a beautiful, iconic cover. I think we all watched the cartoons. I know I did. Love the cartoon. The movies are so-so, but I'll still watch it. Transformers number 1, gotta love it. Now this Saga 1 is the next comic. This Saga 1 from 2012 by Image Comics. The variant is probably the one to get. That's kind of 3-4 digits, but this is still a respectable, desirable book. Has a bunch of first appearances. Everybody's loving the story. It's still ongoing. I believe they're on issue 40 or 50 by now. But definitely thought I'd get this reholder in a beautiful case now. Straight to the PC. Yeah, now this cover, I love this cover. This Wolverine Origins number 10 from 2007, first appearance of Dakin. This is the third claw variant. So a very hard comic to find, very hard comic to find in high grade. I had it. I was more likely in a second generation case. And just look at it now. Just beautiful copy there. Just a beautiful, beautiful slab. And then the last book. Let me see. Oh yeah, this Batman 608 from the Hush storyline, I believe. RRP variant. I mean, very low produced. I believe, what, 500 copies? I'm not too sure. This was only given at the retailer summit to certain dealers, certain retailers. So yeah, thought I'd get this reholdered and look at it now. It looks 5 times better than what it normally does in a second generation case. Just a beautiful, beautiful case, beautiful cover. Just one of those classic issues. So yeah, that's all I have. Wanted to show that quick video. That was fast, but bottom line, take care of your slabs. If you see any mistakes on the label and the printing, any deficiencies, errors in the case, front or back, please, I guess it's up to you, but definitely look into as far as fixing that for free on CGC's expense. I mean, I try to get them in bulks. I mean, I try not to, okay, I see one and I submit one right away. Like if I get 2 or 3 little mistakes, then I'll kind of submit it like in a lot. That's just what I do. I don't know if I want to send, drop off one in 3 months, drop off one in 6 months. I try to bulk them up a little bit. And then the 10 were just reholders, just old labels I wanted to update. So that's all I have for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. And as always, a little bit of a twist. Collect what you want to collect, but please take care of those slabs. How about that? Take care of those slabs. And I'll talk to you later.